By your power, I have been summoned. It's been such a while since I've been summoned to the mortal coil. All the fire and brimstone down there was getting so terribly dull. So, who's the summoner this time? Where? Ah, there you are. What are you doing on the floor? Did my sudden manifestation scare you? But you're the only human here. Are you not the one who summoned me? You are? Perfect. Take my hand. Let me have a better look at you. You don't look like much of a cult leader, nor some dark acolyte. Wait, don't tell me. You're just a normal human? Just a normal human, playing with forces they don't understand? Oh, that's too perfect. It's been so long since I was last summoned by a normal human that wasn't looking to fulfill some dark prophecy or experience some strange perverse pleasures. Let me guess. You found some demon summoning ritual instructions on some creepypasta horror forum and thought you'd try them out? Well, for future reference, the circle of candles should be white, not red, because white symbolizes protection. Getting things wrong in these rituals can lead to you summoning demons with no protection, and there are demons out there that can accept these invitations that are a lot less nice than me. You look a little embarrassed. Don't be. You may not be an experienced demon summoner, but who cares? You succeeded. That also means that the feelings, the intent you had behind my summoning ritual was genuine. And in these kinds of rituals, the feelings behind them are what matters the most. I would not have accepted your summons had they not been. We, incubi, are practical. We don't accept invitations we don't stand to gain from. And for someone like you to summon a demon like me, well, that could only mean one thing, right? There's no need to deny it. You've already committed a cardinal sin, so why bother trying to look pure? You look so shy. It's okay. You don't need to be ashamed around me. As much as angels might like to tell you differently, human desire is a perfectly natural feeling. And sometimes that requires a little demonic intervention. So, before we get down to business, let's get something important hashed out. That being the terms of our contract. For starters, what can you offer me in return? Oh, my apologies. I forgot this is all still new to you. I'm sure you've read online that pacts with demons are dangerous things. Some do like to use tricks, but me? I see no point for them. You want something from me, and if you weren't willing to give something for it in return, you wouldn't have risked summoning me, would you? That just leaves the simple question of what exactly it is you have that I could want. When you summoned me, I could feel that there was something in the vicinity you were willing to give that I want. So, what is it? You don't know. That's odd, but I have heard of this happening before. Sometimes humans have things that they just don't know they are willing to offer yet. And by just one glance at your bedroom, I can see that you haven't brought any sacrificial lambs or dark artifacts with you. So, my guess is the item you plan to pay me with is the usual price for demonic contracts? That being your immortal soul. Why so surprised? This stuff is all over the media these days. Surely you expected this. So, why don't we make a blood pact for your soul and we can begin? Wait, what? You don't want to give me your soul? What? Well, if you don't want to pay with that, then what? You must have something a demon like me could want. Again, the ritual would have failed otherwise. You don't know. Right. Okay then. I'm gonna be honest. This has never happened to me before. No. It's okay. It's not your fault. These sorts of things happen in the dark arts. Sometimes the arcane takes a will of its own, and things don't always go to plan. Just let me consult my handbook of hell. And let me just put on my... What? Yes, demons need reading glasses too. You didn't think humans were the only species with sight problems, did you? You like how I look in them? You say nothing, but you just blushed a little. You're adorable. Now, where was I? In order to cut down on interdimensional travel costs, all humans that perform demon summonings must have a suitable payment for said demon on hand. Otherwise, the ritual will automatically fail. Well, I know that, but it hasn't failed, has it? In the event that a demon summoning ritual is faulty, please write a formal letter in the blood of a goat to the 8th Circle of Hell's Board of Administration on Demon Corruption, and we will get back to you within 6 to 8 business days. Great. Well, I guess we're on our own, human. Are you sure you don't want to give me your eternal soul, human? It's only condemning your soul for perpetuity. It's not a bad deal. I take good care of you. I'm worth that, right? You're pretty sure? Perhaps you just don't know you want to give me your soul yet. These rituals are more about feeling than knowing. Perhaps I could... convince you? You're right. I said I didn't like to trick people, but I said nothing about tempting you. Look, this obviously hasn't gone to plan for either of us, so as a courtesy on behalf of demonkind, and because I think you're cute, I'll give you a little affection for free. And afterwards, perhaps we can reapproach the issue? Maybe even help you find something you can pay with. See? No tricks, just a touch-starved human calling upon the darker forces in the world to fulfill their desires, as Satan intended. So, what do you say? You're up for it, but you're not looking for the normal kind of thing a demon like me would do? Ooh, are you into something a little spicier and unorthodox? Well, I didn't expect that. You really are a little sinner, aren't you? No. You don't need to tell me what it is. I'll figure it out as we go. I'm good at that sort of thing. For now, why don't we just get started? Now, let me get a little bit closer to you, and... What am I doing? Oh, just pinning you against the wall. I've seen that humans like this sort of thing on the internet. So, tell me, am I incorrect? Aw, you're blushing so hard. You're just too cute. Now, why don't you be a good little human for me and start taking off your... Holy shit, are those D&D books? Oh my hell, they are! I can't believe it, there's so many! Yes, of course I know what D&D is. I may be a demon, but I'm not archaic. My apologies. I lost focus for a moment there. Now, where were we? Right. We were just setting the mood. If you could just stand back against the wall. Thank you. There. Now, I must say, it's going to be nice giving some love to a normal human for once. The usual cult leaders, dark prophets, and insane people that summon me are never any fun. Hard to connect with, and you're... What? Why are you laughing? I'm trying to seduce you here. I'm an incubus. I'm literally the demonic incarnation of spiciness manifested in your bedroom. How is this not working on you? Because I'm obviously sneaking glances at your D&D books, and it's kind of ruining the mood. It was only a little bit. Okay, yeah, maybe I'm a little distracted. I'm really sorry. This is really unprofessional of me. It's really hard to get my hands on merch like that in hell. We don't exactly have good distribution down there. Wait, what? I can take a look if I want? Really? No. I will decline your very kind offer, human. This is not what I'm here for. I should... But... if you do insist... I suppose I must acquiesce. Right? Oh, thank you. Now, let's see what we've got here. Oh, looks like you've got mostly 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons, 5e Player's Handbook, couple of supplements. Oh, the Monster Manual. I'm told I'm in this one. Oh, and some adventure books, too. Rise of Tiamat, Waterdeep, Dungeon of the Mad Mage, Curse of Strahd. Oh, and you play Pathfinder, too. Oh, I've always wanted to play these. Have you played them? Really? Tell me all about them. Oh, what's your character sheet? What's your favorite class? What race do you play? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's so cool. You must show me. Wait, is that your dice bag? Oh, your dice are so pretty. I can see you are quite the dice goblin. Really? Well, let's see what other nerdy stuff you have, human. Oh, I see your shelf is outfitted with a pretty sizable board game collection. Catan, Unmatched, Pandemic. Very nice indeed. Oh, and you watch anime too? Oh, you've got to tell me what your favorite anime is. Really? Wow, I haven't had the chance to watch that one yet. But I have heard good things from the sinners back in the second circle. I'd stream it, but internet is terrible down there. Oh yeah, I have a massive watch list. Star Wars, Full Metal Alchemist, Demon Slayer, Game of Thrones, One Piece, Doctor Who, Avengers, Stranger Things, Sherlock. I could go on. Yeah, I love that sort of nerdy stuff. What? You too think it's weird for an incubus to have passions other than the intimate kind? Even tormenting sinners is just a job at the end of the day. It's not what we're about 24/7. Yeah, maybe I'm a little strange, unorthodox, or some would even say stupid for liking human stuff. But you know what? It's none of your business how I choose to spend my free time. Not every demon has to be interested in documenting the souls of the damned, roasting meat on brimstone, or preparing for Judgment Day. So what if You just think it's cute? Well, thank you. I'm glad there's someone out there who understands. You know, I'm an incubus. I have witnessed all carnal pleasures known to man, but I think that's the first time a mortal's made me blush. Anyway, speaking of carnal pleasures, we should really be getting back to business. Human, please accept my deepest apologies for all the mishaps and distractions from me today. This is not how I usually intend things to go. Huh? You don't mind? But I've completely ruined the mood. How could you be fine with that? You wanted a demon that would let you give in to your desires, not gawk over your stuff. I never let you explain what you summoned me for in the first place. Oh, yes. I entirely forgot I was trying to figure it out. What was it? What? You're serious? So, let me get this straight. You summoned me, An incubus demon, a creature that feeds on the desires of mortals and fulfills their perverse dreams, just so you could have me keep you company, play games together, and cuddle? I see. Well, I have been requested to do many strange things when I have been summoned by humans, but out of everything, this one definitely takes the cake. Summoning a demon just for cuddles definitely takes some guts. No, don't apologize. I'm not annoyed. You haven't done anything wrong summoning me for something like that. If anything, I'm annoyed with myself for getting the wrong idea. Yes, really, it's fine. I'm not exactly trained for this kind of affection, but how hard could it be? Yeah, you're right. I suppose my undying love for nerdy stuff does explain what you might be able to give me in return for this hanging out. Tell you what, let's alter our contract. I will manifest into your home and spend time with you once every, let's say 3 days to start with. In that time, I will talk to you, keep you company, give your touch-starved little self all the cuddles and affection you want. And in return, I get to look through all your nerdy stuff in that time. Maybe we can play some of your board games, binge some of the series I mentioned, and even go out to nerdy game shops if you're not averse to being seen with me in public. Don't worry, I can disguise my horns. How does that sound, human? Care to make a deal with a demon for some wholesome fun? Wonderful. Then our contract is sealed. You know, human, I may be a demon, but I think this wholesome little departure from my usual exploits is going to be a very nice change of pace. So, what would you like to do first, human? I can choose? Well, how about I hold you from behind whilst you play video games? I can watch and stroke your hair at the same time. No, I did not choose that purely so I could see what games you play. Final Fantasy?